In this module, we are going to study about direct and indirect speech. Direct speech is known as repeating the exact words spoken. Indirect speech is known as reporting the words. That means direct speech is between the first person and the second person, and indirect speech is that what conversation has happened in between the first person and the second person will be reported by another person. Example, he says, I'm ill. He says that he is ill. So in the first example, first sentence, that is in direct speech. And the second sentence is indirect speech. Now, what are the parts? What are the parts of a direct speech? You can see, he says, I'm ill. He says that he is ill. Both the sentences has a difference in the punctuation mark. Here you have two differences or some differences are in direct and indirect speech. So the direct speech has a reported clause and a reporting clause. So the reported clause is he says and the reporting clause is I'm ill. Then reporting verb is there, comma is there, inverted commas are there. Now, how to convert direct speech to indirect speech? That is very important. The changes will come in the reporting verb, person of pronouns, verbs, tenses that we will be studying in the next videos detailed. So, reporting verb, that is says, tells, said, etc. So, that will be changed, and person of pronouns will be changed. That means I, he, she. These changes will be there, and verbs will be changed from the past tense to a present tense to past tense, past perfect to past perfect continuous, like that. The verbs also changes and the tense also changes. Changes as per reporting verb. The tense of the direct speech will not change when the reporting verb is in the present or future tense. If the direct sentence contains the universal truth, it remains unchanged in the indirect speech. So you have to listen here. The tense of the direct speech will not change when the reporting verb is in the present or future tense. That means if the reporting verb, that means he says or he will say, he says is in present tense and he will say is in future tense. If the reporting verb is in present tense or in future tense, the tense of the direct speech will not change. That means it will be as it is. If the in the direct speech, if the tense is given in present tense, in the indirect speech also the tense will be present tense only when the reporting verb is in the present or future tense. And if you are reporting a universal truth in indirect speech, that will not change, because the universal truth will not change and the reporting verb is in the present or future tense, then also it won't change. If the reporting verb is in the past tense, the direct sentence will be changed in its past tense. So you have to remember that. If the reporting verb is in the past tense, that means if the verb is said, told, asked, then the direct sentence will be changed in its past tense. Example, Naveen said he is young. So the answer will be Naveen said that he was young. Why? Because the reporting verb is in past tense. So you have to change the direct speech. The sentence will be in its past tense. That means it is in simple present tense. So it will be in simple past tense. Next one, Isha says, I am pretty. Here see the reporting verb. It is in present tense, so it will be in present tense only. Isha says that she is pretty. Rohan will say, I'm tall. Here the reporting verb is in future tense, and so the sentence will be in future tense only. Rohan will say that he is tall. They said, here the reporting verb is in past tense, but the sentence is a universal truth. So the answer will be, they said that The sun rises in the east. It won't change. It remain unchanged. Thank you.